Hey everyone out there, I just wanted to make this quick video showing you exactly what causes an increase and a decrease in demand. Hopefully, since you're watching this video, you already know how to derive the demand curve and exactly what it is, because that is not what's going to be talked about in this video. It's a very short, very simple topic of what causes an increase and a decrease in demand. From the get-go, we have to make sure that we understand that there's a difference between a change in quantity demanded and a change in overall demand. Some of you might ask me why I'm doing this. I'm doing this basically just to keep my mind sharp. I'll probably be putting up a couple of these videos because I'm studying economics because I'm in business school, but I wanted to make sure I remember this stuff, so I thought the best way was to share it with someone else. And of course, if I say anything wrong, please correct me. I'm just a student and just trying to learn some economics. All right, so let's get going. So first of all, an increase in demand. This is a normal demand curve. You have the price on the y-axis and the quantity on the excuse me, on the x-axis, and then you have your demand curve, which is always negative, and it kind of it makes sense. So let me show you graphically what happens when there is a increase in demand, and then I'll show you what causes it. So what will happen is that the demand curve will shift to the right, causing a basically the graph will shift, the curve will shift to the right. Of course, I'm not using curves here. I'm using straight lines. Just it makes it easier. But this is basically what all the models look like, which means that at every quantity there is a different price than in the previous demand curve. And of course, the original demand curve is called D naught, and the new one is called D1. I mean, this is arbitrary. You could do D1000, D2000. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is that you differentiate them. And so what exactly causes a increase in demand? A perfect example is the increase of the price of a substitute good. So let's say you're in this curve that we just talked about is the curve for bacon. Okay, so this is the curve for bacon. If there is, and let's say ham is a substitute good for bacon. Let's just assume it is. If there is an increase in price for ham, more people will buy less of ham and more of bacon, which means that demand will be driven to the right, causing an increase in demand. Now, let's make sure that we understand that this is an increase in demand and not an increase in quantity demanded. Quantity demanded is simply moving along D naught, D0. So if the price is, if there's a change in price, then there is going to be a movement along the curve. But if there is an external situation, like, for example, as we just talked about, a increase in the price of a substitute good, that will change the entire curve. So, and another topic is elasticity, which is just how elastic the good is, how reactive it is to price changes. But that's a whole different topic. So that is an increase in demand. Now let's talk about a decrease in demand. So here's our curve, and let's take a look. And you probably already guessed it. This is what happens when there is a decrease in demand. I put D2 just to make sure, just to be clear. So as you see, the demand curve will shift to the left, causing a decrease in demand. And And now let's see what causes this. The best example I could give right now off the top of my head is a increase in the price of a complement good. Now, a complement good, a perfect example of this, so we're in the market for bacon, right? If a complement good for bacon is eggs, and the price of eggs goes up, you will buy less bacon because they're complements. So since one goes up, since the price of one goes up, you're probably going to buy less because you don't have your income is fixed here. So since you have since eggs have become more expensive, you're going to buy less bacon because your income is fixed. So that is a quick overview of what causes an increase and a decrease in demand. I hope you enjoyed this. Look out for more videos. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later.